Cryptids are creatures that some believe to exist. However, their existence is not yet proven scientifically. Despite their mysterious nature, more and more of their sightings are being reported as more evidence of them roaming our planet piles up. Perhaps one of the lesser known cryptids is that of the Hound of Mons. The tale of a supernatural dog commonly referred to as the hellhound is common in most societies worldwide. From descriptions, the creature is said to be a large canine with shining red eyes, black fur and very sharp teeth, and can appear and disappear instantly. Some legends have it that the hellhound comes from the underworld where it guards graveyards, and the entry point to the world of the dead. Others say these creatures hunted the condemned souls, and that seeing or hearing one was a bad omen that would lead to death. The story of the Hound of Mons took place during the First World War. Back in the year 1914, the Battle of Mons involved German and British forces. Since no side could gain ground in the battle, both forces suffered casualties, which made the area between the two armies to be called No Man's Land, since it was a barren wasteland. This gave birth to the story of the Hound of Moderns, which was told by F.J. Newhouse, a Canadian veteran. The story starts early in the Battle of Mons, when the London Fusiliers received orders to patrol the No Man's Land perimeter. The team of patrols did not return and were assumed to have passed away from injuries inflicted by the enemy's firearms. It wasn't until several days later when their bodies were found that a strange discovery was made. It was noted they had their necks ripped apart and large teeth marks on their wounds. A while later, other army men reported hearing howls at night that scared even the bravest of them. As the war went on, other men were sent to patrol No Man's Land, and they too were found attacked by a large animal, one that had inflicted similar wounds to the last. A soldier from Britain reportedly heard a strange howl which was followed by terrorizing screams from the Germans. Some troops on duty reported seeing a large greyish-black hound prowling in the No Man's Land shadows. The creature went on terrorizing the battlefield for 2 years, until all of a sudden the attacks and howls seemed to have mysteriously stopped. One would expect that the hellhound is a supernatural creature. However, Newhouse proposes a different origin for the hound. He said it came as a result of an experiment to produce a live weapon by the German military. Newhouse mentioned that Dr. Huckmaler, who was a German scientist, had been looking for a mad person who hated England from the mental asylums, and after finding him started to experiment. Although some have said these theories sound outlandish and not true, throughout history many experiments have been conducted on humans, with a large majority of them not being released to the general public. During wartime, it's not far-fetched to say that scientists were brought in to carry out inhumane experiments on willing or unwilling humans. If this was able to give them an edge on the battlefield, they would have most likely tried it. This wolf was said to have been trained and released to No Man's Land to attack the British troops, yet no one imagined it would also attack the Germans. According to Newhouse, the doctor's experiments were outlined in papers he wrote himself that were found after the war. The majority believe the Hound of Mons is a made-up story. After all, there's no evidence backing up the account given by Newhouse. Additionally, it's hard to imagine how a human could be transformed into a wolf-like being. Just like many legends, the Hound of Mons story will be passed down generations, but as of today it remains a mystery. Another mysterious creature is that of the Lukwata. The Lukwata is a monstrous creature said to reside in the Ugandan water bodies, especially Lake Victoria, where a large amount of people have witnessed the creature. Some say that it's a living mosasaur, with an elongated snout full of sharp teeth and a huge body with large flippers that look like paddles. It's believed to have supernatural powers and some Ugandans worship it. It feeds on fish, but it is known for attacking any life form that comes near its waters. This creature was brought to the world's attention for the first time when Sir Clement Hill and his team of explorers reportedly saw it during their exploration of Mount Homer. According to Hill, the Lukwata jumped from the lake and attempted to grab the native guard whose screams caught his attention. Hill's vague description noted that the Lukwata had a long neck and a small head. James Wayland, a director of geological surveys from Uganda, was reportedly given a Lukwata bone by a native in the 1940s. In this region, the natives believed that the Lukwata most likely fought with crocodiles, and in this situation it occasionally lost its bones. The locals then collected the fragments and cherished them for the belief that they have supernatural powers. According to reports, traditional descriptions of the Lukwata include its head being square-shaped, and having a dolphin-like body with brown skin, and an underbelly that is white. Many natives from Lake Victoria believe that the Lukwata is a big catfish, one that is 12 feet in length. This is despite the sightings that reported an elongated neck. The idea that the Lukwata could be a giant catfish is supported by the fact that catfish are common in most water bodies worldwide, and can grow to enormous sizes, with some species getting over 10 feet long and weighing over 800 pounds. Because catfish are bottom feeders, the size of Lake Victoria can support the life of a giant catfish. Even though no one knows what exactly lurks in the Lake Victoria waters, some amateur researchers have looked into the phenomenon and have not ruled out that a prehistoric relic could exist. This is due to how big and ancient the lake is. Other suggested theories include the Lukwata being a giant anaconda or an enormous freshwater eel. At the moment, there is no evidence to support the stories that a creature like the Lukwata exists in Lake Victoria. All that remains is a bunch of theories without scientific proof to support them. However, the people are adamant about what they are seeing, and say that ancient relics live in this lake. Another interesting creature is the Beast of Bray Road. With its hairy humanoid nature, the Beast of Bray Road was first seen in Wisconsin back in 1936. Local folklore suggested the creature is that of a werewolf, but cryptozoologists say that it's a Bigfoot. The vast majority of the sightings suggest though this creature looks like a werewolf. This has caused some to suggest the creature could actually be a dogman, a creature said to be a mix between a man and a dog. Some have said however that werewolf sightings are just dogmen, and stories of these dogmen go back thousands of years. The Beast of Bray Road is said to be approximately 6 to 7 feet in height, with fur that is greyish brown. Its face is similar to a wolf's, with yellow glowing eyes and ears that are pointed. Its body resembles a muscular man even though it's furry, and is said to walk on all fours or its hind legs. It's been sighted kneeling like a human. It's also been seen eating prey with both hands, with having its palms facing up. It's not known to attack people, but according to witness accounts this creature has been aggressive towards humans. This creature is said to be one of America's most famous werewolves. It's been talked about a lot since it was first sighted, and even today people aren't sure what exactly the creature is. The evidence supporting the existence of the Beast of Bray Road is far more than that of any other werewolf legend, and this comes down to the fact that many witnesses have come forward with their encounters of the creature. The increasing number of reported sightings of the Beast of Bray Road happened between 1980 and 1990, and this prompted various newspapers to come forward and cover the story. Some believe the creature is a lot more normal than what witnesses are making out, saying that the creature could be an escaped pet wolf, a bear or another creature of unknown existence. From this perspective, a werewolf seen in the Beast of Bray Road could be the result of mere panic, or mistaken observations which led people to exaggerate the true features of the animal. According to others, all this is a hallucination or a planned costume prank. Several cryptids have been proposed to be the real identity of the Beast of Bray Road, including the skunk ape Bigfoot or the bear dog. All of the proposed creatures match some of the sightings. However, none of them match all the sightings. As of today, no one is entirely sure what the Beast of Bray Road is. So what do you make of these mysterious creature encounters? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.